we have a first-timer, so please welcome. His name is Thomas Pacheco, everybody. Thomas Pacheco, first-timer.
Thank you. This is my first time, so I'm pretty nervous. I want to give a shout out to my friend Everett back there. I've been trying to work up the courage to come up here for a few weeks now, and he put it into good perspective for me. He gave me some words of encouragement. He's like, "You're probably gonna fucking suck your first time anyway, so go for it." So thank you. Also, shout out to Ryan Lawless. I don't know where he went, but he's been trying to peer pressure me up here for a while, so he was successful in his peer pressure. A little bit about me, I'm 22 years old. I know you might be thinking, 22, what the fuck? I thought he was like 19. I just looked up. It has its perks too, but also has its cons. Like a perk about looking young is any sporting event I could get in as a student for like less money. And, but one of the cons is like when I turned 21, I tried to buy some alcohol, you know, something to do with you're 21. And I was trying to buy beer, and the guy at the cash register, when I was checking out, he looked at me and he was like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here, kid." And I was like, "What the okay." So I just left, you know? Because I figured if this guy thinks that I look like I shouldn't be buying alcohol, then I probably shouldn't. And especially not beer, because I don't have the look, you know? I don't have the beer look. Like, could you imagine if you saw me walking out of the store with like a 24-pack of beer? You'd be like, "What the fuck?" That'd be like if you saw like a Girl Scout doing crystal meth. You'd be like, "That's not right." That might be a stretch, but you know what I mean. It like doesn't go together. I lost my place. Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't have the beer look. But, you know, maybe White Claws, I might be able to, like, pull off White Claws. Because if you saw me walking out of the store with, like, a 12-pack of White Claws, you'd be like, "Oh, that makes sense, he's a bitch," you know? Thank you. Even though I'm not that old, you know, I'm only 22, but I find myself saying like old people things. So like whenever I run into like a high school athlete that I know, for whatever reason I have the urge to be like, "So how's the team looking this year?" And I'm like, why do I want to say that? Because I was a high school athlete and like I would get that all the time. Like I'd be at Dunkin' Donuts or something, some random old dude would tap me on the shoulder and be like, "How's the team looking?" And I'd be like, "Do I know you?" Like, please don't. And then like my cousin, she's also younger. She got her braces off not that long ago, and she came over to show everyone. And for whatever reason, I was like, "Uh-oh, the boys are gonna be chasing after you now. They better watch out." And then immediately after, I was like, "Why the fuck did I say that? What the hell was that?" Another thing that sucks about being my age and around this age is that like no one wants to date. Everyone just wants to have sex, and you know, and I'm like a hopeless romantic. So like I'm trying to date, but I'll meet a girl and she's like, you know, "I'll suck your dick, but I won't hold your hand." I'm like, how does that work? You know? She's like, you know, "You can come inside me, but I'm not gonna let you come to anything you don't want to." I'm like, "I don't mind." This one's bad. She's like, "I'll let you eat my ass, but I won't let you meet my parents." So. But you know, my parents are getting older too. I know that's a weird transition from eating ass to my parents, but my parents are getting older too, and I can tell them the things that they like they do and say. Like the other day, my mom was trying to tell us that one of her coworkers looks like the character Sadness from the movie Inside Out. But the way she described it was like, "Yeah, I have this coworker. She looks like that character from that movie. What's it called? The Bing Bong movie." The Bing Bong movie? And my dad was like, oh, the Bing Bong movie, I know what you're talking about. I was like, what the fuck is the Bing Bong movie? And I was thinking about it, and there's a character in the movie named Bing Bong. And I was like, do you mean Inside Out? And she was like, yeah, that movie. I was like, Mom, Bing Bong's not even the main character in that movie. Like, on a list of main characters, he'd be like 4 down. It was just, yeah. And then my dad the other day, he put on one of his like concert DVDs, because I feel like every dad has that. DVD of, like, rock concerts. He put on his Red Hot Chili Peppers one. And there's this one song, it's called Around the World. I don't know if you guys know what that song is. You probably do, but you might not know the name. That's how I was. It has that super, like significant bass riff. And it's like, and so my dad was like blasting it too. And I was like rocking out, and I was like, Dad, what's the name of this song? And his reply to me was, yeah. And I was like, what? And he was like, what was the question? And I was like, what did you think the question was for that response? Anyway, guys, that's my time.